on Sports Podcast. Today we're going to be talking about
Turkey Day football and more football.
Please like and subscribe and follow us on Twitter and share the video. And I'll give this podcast to my brother and have a Merry Christmas.
Hello. Well, how was the turkey? Are you sleepy? Is there too much tryptophan flowing through your veins? Well, in the spirit of Black Friday, I would like to offer a great deal for every listener of this Power Zone Sports Podcast. I will offer all of my Power Zone Sports podcasts are available for free listening anytime, day or night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, free of charge. You can't get any better than free. And so it's a real deal. And there's a plethora of sports knowledge on this podcast that I've done. And it should be a real listening treat. So if you want to get back and see what was going on in sports, a few months ago or even last week, you can do that on this podcast. It's a great resource for any sports fan. Power Zone Sports Podcast, the best resource money can buy because it doesn't cost a thing. Well, the Dallas Cowboys are off to a good start so far. Sunday, Brett Maher was the hero as the kicker kicked his second game-winning field goal on the season as the Cowboys beat the Atlanta Falcons 22-19 on Sunday. And then on Thursday, Cowboys played the Washington Redskins Thanksgiving Day, and the Cowboys won again. And the Cowboys won another game, and this one 31-23. The Cowboys ended up getting this W. Thought the real nice gesture of Ezekiel Elliott when he ran the ball in for the touchdown. He donated his jersey number, $21, into the Salvation Army kettle. Salvation Army, one of those organizations that truly does good work, and that's awesome to see every year. Donation to the Salvation Army, one of the truly great organizations, folks, actually that try to help people. So good for Ezekiel Elliott, and good for the Salvation Army. It's a win-win relationship for both teams. But Cowboys won again, so they won on Sunday. They won again on Thursday. Big win against their division rival, and it looks like the Cowboys are going to win this division. It looks like they're going to do it. How far will they get once they get to the playoffs? Well, it's almost impossible to imagine the playoffs right now, but it's a good one for Dallas. You got to take the regular season one game at a time. The Dallas Cowboys ever closer to wrapping up and winning the NFC Eastern Division. The game that nobody wanted to see end between the Los Angeles Rams and the Kansas City Chiefs, two very high-powered offenses, racking up over 1,000 yards on offense, and the Rams ended up defeating the Kansas City Chiefs by the unbelievable score of 54-51. The Rams got the win. Two late interceptions thrown by Patrick Mahomes ended up sealing the victory for Los Angeles at home as the Rams win one of the greatest games ever played, the Monday Night Football game of the year. And it really was a fantastic matchup for both teams. Kansas City really not used to playing from behind on the season. Mahomes' 2 picks late really sealed the victory for the Rams. But I think both teams will be in good shape. I think the Chiefs are still in good shape in the AFC, even with the defeat. But what a game. If you love offense and if you play fantasy football, you really do love offense. This was the game you did not want to see end. What a game. So here are the rest of the games for Week 12 of the NFL season. The Cowboys won on Thanksgiving. So too did the Bears over the Lions. And so too did the Saints over Atlanta. So I'm going with the Ravens over the Raiders. Going with the Bills over the Jaguars. Going with the Panthers over the Seahawks. Going with the Browns over the Bengals. Going with the Patriots over the Jets. Going with the Eagles over the Giants. Going with the Buccaneers over the 49ers. Going with the Chargers over the Cardinals. Going with the Colts over the Dolphins. Going with the Steelers over the Broncos. Going with the Packers over the Vikings. And going with Monday night, the Texans over the Titans. The Bears won 23-16. The Cowboys won 31-23. And the Saints beat Atlanta 31-17. And I have an announcement. The website has a new domain name. You can reach the website at PZN Sports, Power Zone Network, pznsports.blogspot.com. You can reach the Facebook page at facebook.com/PZNsports and twitter.com/PZNsports. I've changed the domain name from my name and blog.blogspot.com to pznsports.blogspot.com in the hope that will make the podcast easier to visit our online home. I'm still hoping to get a chance to maybe write some articles on the blog site. The blog is still there. Nothing has changed. All the articles are still there. I'm just moving the domain to a new name, and I've even kept the old domain name for a new project. I don't know what it will be yet. I just didn't want anybody taking my name from me in a blog form. So that's why I have held on to it, but it is as of now untitled website. What will it be? I don't know. We will see what the future holds on that. And I want to thank everybody for their support. I've had the dream of this website, had the dream of the sports website since, believe it or not, 2006 was the very first post I made on it. And I've had it now for 12 years. I've been intermittently coming and posting about it. It's a dream come true, and it's a dream that I hope to be making a reality one day. But in the meantime, thank you all, wherever you are, wherever you may be listening, for your support of the Power Zone Sports Podcast. And I'm hoping this new web domain will make it easier to reach people. pznsports.blogspot.com, and you can find PZN Sports on Twitter and Facebook as well. Please like and subscribe, as my brother says.
Thank you for watching the Power Zone Sports Podcast. Please like and subscribe and follow us on Twitter. And I'll see you in the next podcast. Have a nice day. Bye.